I wasn't supposed to be home early that night. Eric, my husband, had practically pushed me out the door that morning, insisting I stay late at the office. "Catch up on work," he said with that charming smile of his. "You've been so stressed. You need the break." At the time, I thought he was being thoughtful, supportive. But standing in my driveway now, staring at the faint glow in our bedroom window, something gnawed at me. The house was eerily quiet, the kind of silence that makes your skin crawl. I pushed open the front door. The faint sound of laughter floated down the hallway. My heart stopped. Not just any laugh. It was her laugh, Maya's, my best friend. My pulse quickened. My feet felt like they were moving through quicksand as I followed the sound. My stomach churned as their voices grew clearer, low, intimate, whispering. Every instinct screamed at me to stop, to turn around, to pretend I hadn't heard anything. But I couldn't. I had to know. When I reached the bedroom door, my hand hesitated on the handle. It was shaking so hard I thought I might drop the keys still clutched in my fist. I took a deep breath, pushed it open, and my world crumbled. There they were, Eric, Maya, tangled together in our bed. Laughing, whispering, like they didn't have a care in the world. The room froze the moment they saw me. Eric's face turned white as a sheet. His mouth opened, but no sound came out. Maya, though? She didn't flinch. She leaned back against the headboard, her lips curling into a smug smile, like she was daring me to react. Eric scrambled to pull the blanket over himself. "Liz," he stammered, his voice cracking. "This isn't what it looks like." I couldn't breathe. My chest tightened as I stared at them, betrayal slicing through me like a knife. My voice came out in a whisper, shaking. "What the hell is this?" Maya stretched, completely unbothered. "Liz," she said softly, her voice dripping with fake concern. "You look exhausted. Are you feeling okay?" Her audacity was like gasoline on a fire. My anger surged and I took a step forward. "Exhausted?" I spat, my voice rising. "I'm not the one sneaking around in someone else's bed." Eric tried to reach for me. "Liz, please, just let me explain." "Explain?" I screamed, cutting him off. Tears blurred my vision, but I didn't care. "Explain what? That you're a liar? That you're a cheat?" Maya's calm didn't waver. She tilted her head, her eyes glinting with something cruel. "Liz, maybe it's the pills," she said casually. The words hit me like a punch to the gut. "The pills?" I repeated, my voice barely above a whisper. Eric's gaze darted to hers, panic flashing across his face. "Maya, stop." But she didn't. "The anxiety pills," she said smoothly, her smile widening. "Eric told me you've been taking them. Maybe you're just a little off tonight?" I froze, my fists clenched, nails digging into my palms as I stared at her. "You think this is funny?" I growled, stepping closer. Her smirk grew. "I just think you're overreacting," she said sweetly. "You've been so stressed lately. Maybe it's affecting how you see things." That was it. That was the moment the dam broke. The silence in the room was deafening, louder than the blood pounding in my ears. I looked at Eric, fumbling with his pants, and Maya, her composure finally cracking as she scrambled to cover herself. And then I laughed. A bitter, hollow sound. "You're seriously telling me I'm hallucinating?" I said coldly. "While the two of you can't even find your clothes?" Eric froze, his hands trembling. "Liz, please," he begged, his voice barely a whisper. "It's not what you think." "Oh, it's exactly what I think," I snapped. Maya, ever the manipulator, tried to smooth her hair, regaining her fake calm. "Liz," she said, her voice sickeningly sweet. "We didn't mean for this to happen. Don't," I said sharply, my voice cutting through the air like a whip. "Don't you dare make this about me." My stress didn't crawl into bed with my husband. "That was you." Maya's mask slipped for a moment, her eyes flashing with irritation. But I didn't care. I turned to Eric, my voice trembling with rage. "After everything we've been through," I said, my words thick with emotion, "you chose this? You chose her? In our bed?" Eric stammered, tears welling in his eyes. "Liz, Save it," I snapped, cutting him off. "The only thing I want from you is for you to get the hell out of my house." Maya smirked, her tone dripping with venom. "You're being so dramatic, Liz, you'll regret this." I met her gaze, my voice icy. "The only thing I regret is ever trusting either of you." "Now get out." They left, their footsteps echoing through the hallway. The door slammed shut, and for the first time in what felt like forever, the house was silent. A I sank to the floor, my body trembling. The weight of it all threatened to crush me, but somewhere deep inside, a spark of strength flickered. For the soul. Betrayal doesn't define you. It reveals your strength. When people show you who they truly are, don't try to repaint them. Let them go. Stand tall, rebuild, because you deserve more than the lies and the pain. You deserve peace.